God, what a weekend. I'm so glad it's over. Good evening, boys. This is YouTube Poop News, and this is Stuart K. Riley. If I sound wore out, it's because I've had the worst 3 or 4 days of my life. I'd rather not talk about it, so let's move on. I've got a lot to tell y'all today, kiddos. Well, we finally got a brand new report from David Bailey. If you don't know who that is, watch this. Apparently there's been some changes in his plans. He's no longer flying to Michigan to go to Ann Arbor and do a big-ass speech in front of a projector or something to show these professor dudes YouTube poop. Yes, I'm pissed. I'm sure the rest of you are too. Instead, he's going to do the whole darn speech thing from his house and then upload it to YouTube, then have the professor dudes watch it. And during the whole time the video's up, during the days that the whole mess is going on, he's going to be on Skype answering questions and other stuff like that. Now, why am I pissed about this? Because the part of his plan that was the most important to me is gone now. Because I fully guarantee you these professor-type dudes are not going to like YouTube poop. And they may even not watch that YouTube video all the way through. Or at all. Because now they're in the comfort of their own home. They're not sitting at this big building in a crappy folding chair for the sole purpose of listening to David Bailey talk about YouTube poop. I mean, I hate to be so pessimistic because I actually do like this guy and what he's trying to do, but he really disappointed me with that. I mean, he had good reasons for not being able to do that, but that was the whole reason I was for his whole movement. The YouTube poop is art and all that kind of crap. I really couldn't give two shits about that because YouTube poop as an art movement is not happening. No how, no way. I was just interested to see them old people in that live video shitting their own dentures. And that is my soul-crushing rant for the day. So, David Bailey, good luck with whatever you're still doing. And I really think if you want to see something that's just weird as hell and actually means something but's weird, check out Dadaism. Now it's time to watch a shitty video. Now, any normal YouTube user who doesn't have 5 feet of pink sparkly glitter ponies shoved up their ass crack knows that YouTube has their own YouTube channel. Guess what it's called? YouTube. No fucking shit. And the videos that's on it all the time are always very uninteresting and have nothing to do with YouTube poop whatsoever. Until now. No, YouTube has just been knocking long and hard really bad about copyright infringement and people using other people's shit in their videos, you know, us. Well, they've done added another rule to their big rule line of copyright infringement shit. Now they say if you put someone else's material in your video that's copyrighted, not only will you get a strike and your video get taken down, but in some cases, you will have to take a copyright infringement test to figure out if you are somebody who puts copyrighted material in your videos or you are capable of doing so. You can look all this up for yourself. Google exists. Go look for it. And if you fail this test, I think your account gets suspended or you get another strike. I don't know. But I think you get suspended. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is you are required, it's mandatory, that YouTube makes you watch a video. And this video is supposed to teach you about copyright infringement, what it is, and how you can keep from doing it. And I gotta say, I watched this video, and it is the most... I don't even know the word for this. It's beyond idiotic. But anyway, it's basically like those really old film reels they used to play in schools which taught you stuff like AIDS and how the government works and that kind of stuff. And they even sugarcoat it and make themselves seem so powerful and big over you. Like that kind of shit. You know what I'm talking about. The stuff like, Steve was just an ordinary boy playing with ordinary toys. He'd had a nice day at his school every day. Just a normal average kid like you'd see every day on the street. That was until he met Mr. Republican Man. Yeah, this is the direction that video's going. Well, you're not gonna believe it till you see it, but I gotta warn you, this is a really, really, really shitty cartoon. I think it's some of Cartoon Network's new crap they picked to make this. If that makes you fast forward through the video, I don't blame you. What did I tell you? I mean, yeah, there's worse cartoons out there, but this is pretty suck. Exploitable herder.
Everybody's really been looking forward to the new video from Lumpy and the Lumpettes.
In the words of YCP, who?
Even Lumpy.
Ah, yes, camera phone videos. Don't you love them?
Hey, Russell! You didn't create that video. You just copied someone else's content.
That's what the kid did wrong? How about using a camera phone to record a screen? That's what you should yell at him about. Hey, kiddo, if I wanted to watch that video clip in 90 by 60 resolution and shitty audio quality from your shit microphone, I would have recorded that screen myself. That bothers me so freaking bad. Do people not know that RCA to USB inputs exist? Now, I'm not talking about theaters. I'm talking about just like a VHS or something you want to record. Hold your camera up to the TV. Seriously. Even in the 80s and early 90s, we had computers that could record video onto it.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was listening to the magic voices coming out of this strange modern invention.
Uploading someone else's content without permission could get you into a lot of trouble. It may be copyright infringement.
See, it works. I know that sounds overused, but it still works.
Copyright is a form of protection for original works of authorship.
Original works of authorship. YouTube. Nothing's original anymore.
Including literary.
Wait a minute, listen to that again.
Including literary, dramatic, musical, graphic, and
Is that supposed to be his reaction to mainstream YouTube?
even though YouTube is a free site, you can get in serious trouble for copyright infringement. You can be sued.
Anybody been sued over a YouTube poop yet?
You could lose your booty.
Her butt joke.
Or worse, you could lose your YouTube account.
Okay, that's too much.
You only get a few chances. If YouTube receives a valid notification of alleged copyright infringement from a copyright holder for one of your videos, the video will be removed in accordance with the law. You'll be notified via email and in your account, and you'll get a strike.
But YouTube, isn't that the strike logo from the hit television game show from the 1970s, Family Feud? Which none of my subscribers watched because none of my subscribers are American? That belongs to CBS. That's not yours to use. So, didn't you just commit copyright infringement? Not as good as the other one, but not overused.
Here's an idea. Why not make your own video?
Oh, dude, that sounded like an insult. Here's an idea. Make your own damn video. Now, this little bit of footage that you've seen here has just been the love and lollipops of this video. Here's where we get to the part where they take a shot at YouTube poop. Take a listen to this shit.
Oh, Russell, your reuse of Lumpy's content is clever, but did you get permission for it? Mashups or remixes of content may also require permission from the original copyright owner, depending on whether or not the use is a fair use. In the United States, copyright law allows for the fair use of copyrighted material under certain limited circumstances without the prior permission from the owner. Under the law, determinations of fair use take into account circumstances of use, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the work used in relation to the work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for the copyrighted work. Other jurisdictions may have similar copyright provisions protecting fair use or fair dealing. If you are uncertain as to whether a specific use qualifies as a fair use, you should consult a qualified copyright attorney.